Hello everybody, New Manchester here, back with another video, and this is going to be the last video on my channel. Don't worry, I'm not going to shut this channel down. I'm going to leave it open. Well, I started a new channel and I'm going to focus on that other channel, and when I get done focusing on that channel, building that channel up, and um, I'm going to come back and make videos for this channel. um this channel this channel that I created is not going to be like this channel. It's going to be different. It's basically going to be like um this basically comedy, funny, me doing impressions of people. I decided not to make videos of all that and put it on this channel. So this channel is basically going to be a channel where I fight the bullshit, and and give my thoughts on things, because I'm just sick of just being serious all the time. I can be serious and fight the bullshit on this channel, but not on this other channel that I created. I don't have any videos uploaded on that channel. If I do, I'll tell you the name of it, and you can go check it out, or you can check it out and subscribe to it if you want. So yeah. Actually, I want to add this in. Back on the previous video that I did, titled "Why I Left America," which is a post that I was reading from a guy from Africa, from the country Guinea-Bissau, and he talked about how the food is in America, how bad the food is in America, that makes people overweight and gives them so much health problems and affect their behavior. And and people are loaded on all these medications because the mask and the mask their health problems, and the real problem is not treated by the doctor, which is their diet, means what they eat. I mean, because a lot of people in America, not all people, eat a lot of garbage. And the food here is garbage, and there's a lot of chemicals, GMOs, all kinds of junk in it that makes people overweight and sick. And yeah, yeah, and my sister is the victim of all this, and I can't stand her. Like, she's fat and overweight, and she's just so difficult to deal with. She's annoying. She does something wrong, and I try to say something. She'll cut me off, and I try to tell her something. It just blows into an argument. And my father's like that too, and he eats. I mean, well, her and him both eat this garbage. They eat this garbage food, and I'm eating this stuff as well, and I don't want to eat this stuff anymore. And I think it's the reason why it made me blow up and go nuts, and have my father take me to see all these therapists. And also I want to mention that I saw a therapist in the past when I was younger, when I was a kid. Um, all these therapists and that I saw in the past did not help me at all. So yeah. And the guy from Africa also in the post also mentioned that about how antisocial and cliquish people are in America. People don't want to talk to you. They want to be in bubbles. They want to be isolated. They want to be isolated, and you know they want to be isolated. They want to be in bubbles. They want no one to talk to them. And and yeah, I kind of saw that on DDD's channel, which I left a comment about a police officer in Beverly Hills giving a guy from Canada a bad name. Not a bad name, giving a guy from Canada a hard time. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, and I got so much likes on that comment, but at the same time, I'm getting bashed, which is to me is just so messed up. And one of them had the nerve to tell me I didn't have to make say that my comment was so long that I didn't have to write a book. I didn't have to write a book. I mean, I wasn't there, and I think one of them named Tamara McDonald said this. New Manchester, big fella, you didn't have to pour your heart and soul out on that YouTube video. It's just a YouTube video. And she put like a crying face on the on her comment. So I didn't know what was going on and what these people are smoking. I think there's a bunch of people out in Los Angeles, like they're local, and they're gonna be the YouTube police and tell me about I didn't have to pour my heart and soul out and the comment was too long. I think the fact is that they have ADHD, they have a very short attention span, and they're just so uneducated, and they're weird, and they're antisocial and cliquish, and I I try to talk to one of them, none of them don't want to talk to me. One of them told me to get off, bro. And I told this person to go fuck themselves by saying this: "Fuck you, asshole." And I think I said this in a I think I said that in the video. Angelinos are the worst in America, and a guy named Black and White or Black and Blue, if I get my hands on him, if me and him were in a room together, and I asked him a question about what I said to him that didn't make any sense. He didn't want to talk to me, but he had the nerve to tell me that I misspelled a word on the title of that video. Yeah, I mean, I mean, I mean, if you can point out you can point out the word I misspelled in the video, then you can talk to me about what I said that didn't make any sense. And these people are weird. They're bizarre. They're messed up in the head. Like, the whole thing was just weird and crazy. um, and they try to change me. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be myself. Like, you can't tell me, like, you can't make me into something that I'm not. So all those people, they can go fuck themselves. And also I heard about the Los Angeles Unified School District in Los Angeles. All the teachers are on strike. I guess because they haven't get paid enough. I mean, what's the difference? Yeah, I think these teachers all across the country, and especially in Los Angeles, need to get paid more because they're teaching they're teaching the future of this country. But what's the point? I mean, of all of this, and the education system is a joke. You know, what's the point? You know, so so I'm gonna give a big fuck you to all those people on DDD's channel and Los Angeles in general. Los Angeles, Los Angeles, Los Angeles, Los Angeles, Los Angeles, Los Angeles. Um, I just did that impression because I heard this radio station because I listened to this radio station in out of Los Angeles called KFI AM 640. Now I told you guys about this. It's this jingle of this radio show of this woman of this radio show of this woman who's the host of it. Her name is Elizabeth Espinosa. She is goofy and she is annoying, and she's stupid too. So and she has a brother who has developmental disability. So basically, this guy is autistic, and I saw a picture of her like wearing sunglasses and like looked like she was shouting at her brother, and her brother had his head down like this, and I'm looking at this picture. I said to myself, if I was her brother, I'll turn around and slap the taste out of her mouth. I'll smack her. So I'm looking at Los Angeles. Winston Wu. I think Winston Wu. Point out that LA is one of the worst places in America. You know, and I look at Los Angeles. Los Angeles to me is nothing more than a gigantic three-ring circus, and that's all it is. I'm from California, by the way. Like, you know, you know, I've been to LA a lot. I've been there a lot, but I haven't paid attention to how it was out there. But yeah. After going overseas and viewing Winston Wu's YouTube channel and his Happier Abroad forum website, I just see that place of how for what it is. And not all America's like this. Um, not all of America's like this, but I met two I'm actually I met two people at two different stores. One was one was at the Dollar General store way out in the sticks, and the other is at Brookshire's grocery store in Overton. You guys don't know what Brookshire's is. Actually, Brookshire's is a grocery store chain that owns two grocery stores. Brookshire's and Super One Foods. I worked at one of the Super One Foods grocery stores. Yeah, I have. I talked to some two nice people who were very sociable at the Dollar General store, and also I talked to this fat girl at this Brookshire store, and she was really nice, and she asked me how it was. Like, she wasn't robotic or anything. Like, she was human, and the two people at the Dollar General store was human as well. And going back to the fat girl, she was really nice. She was really sweet, and she was kind of cute. I don't have a thing for fat girls, so you know, um, uh, you know, um, I don't know, like some fat women here in America are a bunch of psychotic, crazy authority figure, manly, stank ass bitches. But yeah, not all of them are. Well, not all of them aren't that bad. And like the ones who aren't bad, like they don't. I think they don't like to be fat. And they want to lose weight and feel good about themselves. And there's some guys out there who are fat and overweight, and they want to lose some weight as well. And they want to eat right and healthy. So yeah. Um. So okay, I think that's about it.